pleasure of introducing one of our new members, Matt Duncan. Best business advice Matt has received is always answer your work phone, even if you don't want to. Great advice. One interesting thing about Matt, he was a random bystander and himself once extinguished a small wildfire at Maria Carrillo High School using only Gatorade, soda, and their shoes. The Press Democrat was there and reported with an image, so look it up. What are you most grateful for? Wife and 4 kids. Help me welcome Matt Duncan.
Thank you. Let's see if this works right here. All right. Thank you for getting these pictures in for me. This is my wife and my 4 kids. I'm at 707 Plumbers. Try not to be nervous here. Let's see here. Everybody knows what a plumber does, so I'm going to skip the plumbing stuff entirely, right? For real. Bear with me, because we're going to get on some sensitive topics. I might cry. For real. Everybody remembers this night, right? I was called by my mom. They were out of town. They were being evacuated. I helped get my aunt, whose house sitting out. We rushed all their stuff out. The house didn't burn down, but it was close. It was a wiki up. And then I was up really early because of that warning. And so I went down to my shop on Pioneer Road and navigated far earlier than anybody else, from my opinion, and went live to all my friends on Facebook and reported for like the next 7 days on our fire situation from my Facebook page. I got Kmart falling down right in front of me. This is just the screenshot. So if you're interested, some people cry, some people just want to know what happened. So I was there, and it's affected my life, you know. This is, when I was a drinker on the left, and this is 1 year after not drinking to the day. Thank you. The reason this isn't in order is because it's more of a timeline. I was forced into that Tubbs fire interaction by just being a ready participant, a helper, and now I was pretty much forced into sobriety right here, so this is part of the timeline. I was available and ready to spot the River Rock fire for the people that were watching my platform. I wouldn't have been a safe driver at night, right? But this time I was able to drive up and see River Rock and see the fresh fire, because in Windsor, it looked like it was coming right at us. So it was important to kind of know how far away it was. Eventually, it got all the way to our little park on Foothill, you know. This is the Kincaid fire. Again, pretty traumatic for everybody. Moving along, I started to make an impact with my writing. This is just a post on one of the pages. I didn't write anything. I just read this and found that to be very strong. And it seems like my interpretation was justified.
They couldn't see. Can you read that?
Well, I don't want to take a minute up, but it's on my Facebook page. The Wallbridge fire. Now my fire attention's on ready alert, staying up all night, listening to the scanners. There isn't really a watch duty that everybody's paying attention to, or a pulse point. I'm that guy, sober, up all night, listening and reporting. And this is like a service to my community. You know, not drinking opened up a lot of opportunity for me, and this is kind of where I put my time. So I go home and, make another post, and this is when I knew that I probably needed to put a little bit more of my thoughts out there than I was actually doing at the time. It was starting to become more political, and it was starting to become post approvals on the pages I was using. And if you didn't know the right people, the information wasn't getting out. And we were in a pretty, crazy time. I felt information needed to be able to move quickly. So I started my own page. A lot of you may wonder why I have a 707 fire and info page. Well, I went live from Tubbs through all of the events, and it kind of flooded my Facebook page. And so I just started to not like the way the other pages were controlled. So I started my own, no politics and open post approvals. And I'm the one at the gate kicking people in or out. And I'm looking for the person that would go run and hit their neighbor's door during a fire. You know, that's how the group was started. It's clients, friends. It's private. So I didn't care about all the people that, you know, it's not for everybody, honestly. It's not for everybody. It's for people that care. I'm going to tell you the story of the gray bag now. 400 and something bucks. It does not keep ice very well. We're going up to Reading for a wedding. I buy this bag. It's supposed to hold all of my non-alcoholic beverages for the whole weekend. It does not do that very well. My wife's the wedding photographer for my cousin's wedding up in Reading, so just threw that in there. So we got this bag full of ice and drinks. A little early. I go up to Reading. We were at this wedding. My wife's the photographer. Planned on using this ice bag full of drinks. It was warm water, the day one, and it was packed full of ice. I don't know what the bag is for, actually. So the drinks didn't get drank. They just got kind of moved from there into a better ice chest. But anyhow, I'm grateful for this bag, and you'll hear why. It's been all weekend in the back of the truck, rolling around, getting warmer and warmer. And it was super warm this night, right? We come home Sunday. I put the kids to bed because I can't sleep because I'm not drinking anymore. I generally work all night and I watch out for fires. Well, as I'm cruising down the freeway, the sky is completely red. It's like, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock. We just drove all the way from Reading. And I'm looking at this point in the sky, just in the horizon at all times for smoke, for red, for anything, because you can see it normally early that way. And I see the sky's red over in Rincon Valley. And I drive up to the water tower in Fountain Grove. There's a spot where you can see pretty much everywhere. And when I get up there, that's what's waiting for me. And there's nothing on the internet about it. I'm like literally hawking the internet at all times. And I'm the first one really reporting that I know of. So I get a phone call after I post that, and it's a buddy that pretty much has the property right at the base of the hill, and he's all, get over here. People are running this way, and I'm going that way, right? That's just my mentality when it's this time. And I end up in that mountain for a while, going live, probably against what I should have been doing. That's why the group's private. And I end up hiding it back down at Maria Creo, and I watched them back burn the whole hill. Next thing you know, there's a fire in the front side of the parking lot. There's no one there, but I'm filming and I see it. And I stop filming, run over, me and another guy grab this ice chest full of water, and we run and put out the fire, right? And if there wasn't soda and Gatorade in there that we were able to throw far in the distance, the weeds were blowing, it was really hot, it was really windy, and there weren't any firemen around. It was just me and this other guy. And if I didn't have the water bag and the sodas in there, I'm not sure what would have happened. But this just happened to be caught by the Press Democrat. The guy's in the parking lot doing some editing. It's the only vehicle in the parking lot. I'm snooping around, I shouldn't even have been there. But I saw the fire, grabbed the water, me and another guy that shouldn't have been there also ran over and started stomping the fire and putting it out. You'll see I don't even have any logos. It really wasn't what I was thinking about at the time. I did not like the reporter. He came up out of nowhere in a yellow suit. It's very hectic. We're trying to get fire. Every time we stomp on it, it would just blow. So we're doing everything we can to like get our bodies wet to stomp it out. And he comes up, and I think it's a fireman, and I move out of the way, and he's snapping a picture. So I was kind of irritated. He wasn't allowed to help. And so that I didn't want to do an interview, but I did give them my name and while I was there, and that's my old high school is Korea, so I feel very comfortable there. It says I have a minute, so I'm not going to allow you guys to have any questions. I do want to say that BNI has been great for me. I came in here nervous to do anything like this. I can tell you that when you're speaking for your 10 minutes, the 30 minutes is a breeze, or the 30 seconds is a breeze. I didn't care about that little interaction at all. So this was what I was thinking about. I wanted to tell you the background as to why I have this little fire room and why my membership cares about what we're doing in there, because they all pretty much saw that going on. And we are plumbers, so call us there too.